we're going to get into the first of 3 replay reviews. The first one is going to be Tyler. He's feeling pretty nervous about this, he said. And he hasn't spoiled his rank as well. So this is fantastic. Tyler, don't tell everybody your rank. Everybody can guess at the end. And we'll see who gets the closest. I appreciate you too, the Royal Ostrich. This is going to be Tyler's replay. After that, we've got CGI. And then after that, we've got Proxys for the night. And yeah, we're playing 3v3 solo here. I don't think it's solo standard. It looks like it's just 3v3, and we're queuing up by ourselves, which is something that quite a lot of people do these days. So not too unusual. I prefer to do that than to play just solo standard myself. So let's see what happens here. I would have liked to see you go more like all in for that. Not all in, but really give that a good whack, you know? This is a nice opportunity to start off the game. We have gone for boost in a corner behind the kickoff man. It's a better side to get boost on. I wouldn't recommend it really in a solo standard or, you know, a completely random lobby, because you never know what's going to happen on the kickoff. It could be a complete disaster. I wouldn't trust my teammates to hit it properly. But yeah, in this position, we do in fact see that the net is kind of open, so you might as well just blast that on target. Like, dodge into the ball, give it a good whack, see what happens. Obviously, you've hit it pretty hard, but you know, you got to commit to that. Just give it a smack with a dodge. Okay, nice little double touch center. Pop should be a goal, and there it is. Well done. Well executed in the corner. Important that we landed on the wall with our wheels, of course. Yeah, I actually like this line of play. This is interesting. So we've cheated, which I do definitely enjoy seeing. Now we're actually waiting here just in case this guy misses, and I like that because, you know, this is you know, a more awkward touch than it looks like. If he has to quickly get up the wall, off that curve, and then, you know, hit this ball, there's a chance he's missing. It's not a, you know, a likelihood, but it's definitely possible. So sticking around here to see what happens is not a bad idea. But we did grab the boost as well. And, you know, taking this boost is fine because an opponent might be coming behind you to grab it, but you can check that. You know, you could have looked like to see which way that guy went, and if he's not coming, you might as well leave this boost for a teammate. You know, if you don't look, you have to take it because you don't know if he's coming after you. Hey, Rubber Ducky Man, thanks for the 23-month prime. Welcome back to the channel, mate. Right, wait for the bounce and smash the living daylights out of that. So, okay. Not the highest pop. We're going for a very, very deep double touch attempt, which is a fun thing to practice. It is a viable strategy, and it's something that is important to get good at. So you know, I'm not entirely against this, but the better strategy here, if you're just trying to get reliable goals, is just to smack it into the backboard and then drive along. Because if you think about what's happening here, you know, look how much distance we're covering and how much boost we're using for a bounce that would have been around about here, you know, about this height. Like, you don't need to fly all the way there. You could just drive and then jump a tiny bit. If it bounces down, your recovery is going to be much better as well. We're going to have way more boost. So I'm going to say, you know, if this is something that you want to get good practice in, if you want to get good at that kind of shot, by all means go for it. But the, you know, most reliable strategy for just ranking up, if that's your main goal, would be to just smash that ball high into the back wall. Hopefully the goalkeeper jumps and misses, and then you have an open net. Okay, we're going to stay back on this one. Looks like he's boost starved, so we can play this. Interesting that we've played this to the side. Most, you know, people in ranks would just shoot this at the goal. And this is one of the situations where shooting at the goal isn't a terrible idea, because again, lone man at the back and he's kind of pushed up, so you could pop this on target and see if he messes up and, you know, just chase after it. Going to the corner here really doesn't give us too many options with, you know, what to follow up with if he plays correctly, which he kind of didn't. He should be taking a 50 here, but he's backed off, giving you some space. Okay, this is nice. Pre-jump. Oh, okay, well, you've got to try to hit the pre-jumping player, of course. That would have been insane. Not often you just see, actually, I was going to say not often you see a pre-jumping player on your team in random threes, but that's a lie. Everybody pre-jumps for no reason. Like the slow play here. That's definitely too dangerous of a play to go in field, though. After, you know, this slow play, the best option would probably be to just smash this off the corner wall. You don't want to hit it straight at this guy. You don't want to hit it in field because it's too obvious, it's too open, too easy for them to intercept. You wanted to pop this for an air dribble. Wait, you wanted to air dribble this ball here. You're gonna fake into air dribble here. This is a position you want to air dribble from. Just to clarify. This play. TGil is Tyler, by the way. TGil36 in chat. I'm waiting for the delay. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, this is a situation where that doesn't make any sense at all, really. I mean, if you're absolutely insane, yeah, you could air dribble this in because the goalkeeper's off his line, but there's so many better options that don't take you out of the game than an air dribble. Again, I'm going to echo what I said earlier. If that's what you want to get good at, if that's what you want to practice, then by all means go for it. Don't hold back.
My mind.
If it makes you enjoy the game,
I'm
go
wide
for it.
awake. You can put my replay back into rotation for tonight if it doesn't mess up the stream.
Coyote 919. Yeah, we will do that. There's still 2 more to do after this one, but then we'll be on to yours if you're still here. Don't worry though if you have to go to sleep. Just let me know. And thanks for the donation as well, man. Dragon RL, thanks for the tier 1. Really appreciate that. You would have tried it too, to be fair. Why though? Why would so many people air dribble in this position? It's so obvious. I mean, it's just not going to work. There's a challenge. Like, you're in 3v3. This guy's going to pre-jump. He's going to jump up into the air and challenge you. You're not air dribbling over him. And if you do, you're probably getting bumped mid-air, so it doesn't matter. The better play here is, you know, for ranking up purposes, is just to pop it into the backboard. Or I think even better, pop it into the corner wall. So it bounces awkwardly above this goalkeeper who's for some reason off his goal line. Like, really, this is a position that's so strong for your team. Don't hate the boost steal here. You know, it is always going to have a risky element to it, but it's fine. Nice goal side challenge. It is worth mentioning here that you don't have a follow-up challenge coming in. So if you are going to do challenges like this, jumping up at an angle like this where you're going to be able to land on the wall is a good idea, because landing on the wall out of your challenge is much faster than landing on the ground. So this is a smart angle to come in from. Like the little air roll shot. That should just be a goal. Okay, he's saved it somehow. Okay, we're going for the bump. I like it. You know, actually trying to jump and demo this guy is kind of pointless. Like, if you bump him with a dodge, he's not going to go any further. You know, you're hitting him into a wall, so he's not going anywhere. The wall's going to catch him. A play you probably could have gone for here if you want to go for the bump is just drive into him and maybe push him out the top of the goal. Because sometimes people reverse away from you in these kind of spots, and you can just keep driving and just push them all the way up the back. Because that bump's not going to do anything. If you're supersonic, you can kill him, but you're nowhere near supersonic. A+ for effort. You know, it's just like I said earlier. If you want to get good at bump plays, if you these are plays that, you know, you need to practice to really get good at and know when it's a good time to go for. So if you enjoy bumping plays, by all means go for it. But you know, the better play there was definitely just to rotate back faster on the bumping play. I mean, see, our teammates kind of just somehow not saved this. Oh my days, was this goalkeeping? This is so bad. Get in the goal, my friend. In the goal. You're not in the goal. Why would you turn here? What is this? Just like turn here and you save everything. Everybody does this. They turn just before the part that they should, and they get scored on. Because, you know, our contribution in this play was, you know, it was not terrible, but it could have been better. You know, like driving forward up to this ball doesn't really make much sense. I mean, it doesn't, you know, the only reason that you'd want to drive up to this play is if it looks like the other player has control. Twitch chat, does it look like that red car that's about to hit the ball has control of the ball, or does it look like he's about to just hit it away? Which one? 1 for has control, 2 for is about to just splonk it. Whichever way. There is only one correct answer. 2 is the incorrect or wait, no, sorry. 2 is the correct option. He's just smacking it. He doesn't have any control at all. What are you guys talking about with all these ones? He has no control. Look at him. He's not controlling this. I got mixed up there for a second, but yeah, he's not controlling that. It's, you know, quite clear that he's going to hit it. And for that, as soon as you know that he's going to hit it, that's when you should turn, and not a moment later. So maybe you could have pressured that shot. Okay, a little back left kickoff with the glancing blow. If you are going to do that, it's not a bad idea to tell your team so that they actually send someone in that direction. Okay, nice. And infield would be great here. Okay, we can still pass this. Oh, we're an air dribbler. Oh my days, they've own-goaled it. Well, we had a lot of options here. This is great. You know, making sure not to get dunked on and landing on the wall for the speedy recovery. You know, at this point, the best play was almost definitely to just really quickly side flip this ball into the middle to your teammate. But somehow this shotty guy completely misses the ball. So you do, in fact, manage to retake control of it. Like, Shotty, where are you going, buddy? Stay on the ball! Oh, man. He just leaves his goalkeeper out to dry. You're like, Shotty, his only job here is to make sure that a dribble doesn't happen. As long as a dribble doesn't happen, then Shotty's done his job. Does he do his job? No. He just runs into the corner for boost and lets a dribble happen. And yeah, in a 1v1 position like this, the attacker is in a hugely advantageous position. Because this guy isn't even in the goal. Man. Everybody, they love to like just park up on the goal line for these saves. Get in the goal! If you're making saves like this, just be inside the goal. It's so much easier. You give yourself so much more time to get the save. Like, these guys are so close to being in the right position, but by driving a car length forward, they completely screw themselves over. Cal, 600 bits, man. Never realized till this week how much effort goes into producing a Rocket League event. Keep your eyes open for the Corona Cup. I mean, that I don't know if there's a Corona Cup coming, but there was a Corona Clash charity event for Rocket League. Yeah, a lot of effort goes into Rocket League events. A lot of stuff behind the scenes. Read it. Read the bounce. Okay. This is fine as well. You know, speaking of things that are good to practice and good to try and get better at, you know, reading ceiling bounces like this is a really, really important thing to get good at. We did well. Like, if there's one thing that you get by permission to pre-jump on, it would be the ceiling bounce. So you can try and get better at reading those. Because it's so important. You just don't want to get beaten to those. It's just like getting beaten to an aerial. Oh, for goodness sake. Is this other team going to stop conceding the world's worst goals? What are they doing right now? Phenomenal.
At JohnnyBoi _ hi long time viewer, this is my first time ever catching a stream. Thanks for all the content. Your videos are the biggest reason I got into ones and RL in general.
You got bumped. And he just kept driving forward, what? Hey, Qrith, thanks for the 5-month Prime. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for swinging by from YouTube. You're welcome. Good that I'm glad that you're into ones. My favorite game mode. Yeah, really, I think one's probably my favorite to watch, but threes is fun to watch as well. Where is he going? Does he not see that he's the last man back? Easy goal for Team Tyler. Yannick, you keep trying to fast forward so you can find out his rank. It's not YouTube. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait patiently. Okay, you can get you can definitely go up for this. This is fine because I've talked about this in the past. If a teammate pops the ball off the wall like this, you can almost guarantee that they're gonna fly off after it with delusions of grandeur, and double committing on purpose by also going for the ball is often a bad idea. However, this one, he's clearly not getting there, so yeah, you can just go up and take it off him. We, missed our shot here, but recovery's not bad. Okay, make sure to follow this. Nice. So, ooh, okay. Well, we were doing a good job tracking this one, making sure that whatever shot did come in, we would have a block on. Teammate has also gone. It's gonna happen. Nice hit by this guy. Almost looked like another own goal. Hold on a second. Is Shotty nearly own goal this one as well? Yep. Shotty's having a howler of a game. Okay, this is a bit of a risky flip, to be honest. But right here, like flipping forward in this position. I'm not sure about that because it looked like the opponent was about to like get a shot here if it wasn't for your teammate demoing him. Really nice play actually by that teammate. This guy did a fantastic job. This is something that you guys should absolutely try to do. So on his recovery, he goes straight for the demo. And then he leaves the ball to roll through for his third man. Two exceptionally useful plays. Shotty, dude. Shotty. You don't always have to hit the ball towards the other team's goal. Like, just because you're facing the wrong way doesn't mean that the play is to get in front of the ball and then hit it as hard as you can and towards the goal. Man, this just summarizes so many players in ranked for me. All they do is try and hit the ball towards the other team's goal with every single touch. Sometimes going the other way. Sometimes you have to go backwards before you can go forwards. Just bring it into the corner. It's fine. Nice little fake there. Again, he's going to lose control, so we don't need to commit. And there's a nice 50-50. Good safe challenge. There's not really a lot going wrong for us here because the other team haven't been making this very difficult for us. Now, the one problem here is this rotation back is a bit casual. We're trying to worry too much about conserving our boost instead of actually just getting back before it's too late. There's a fine line there. We were on the wrong side of it this time. Shotty is basically me Lamau. There's finally someone in chat who is self-aware enough to admit that the replay being reviewed is not worlds worse than them themselves. Okay, so a couple things happen here. First of all, how on earth does this pass work here? Where you're just like, yeah, let me just play it off my teammate's car. Brilliant. Yeah, you had a good setup here. But we're just ending up on the wrong side of the ball. Like, this is obviously not what you had planned. But in this position, the most difficult thing for the goalkeeper is not a ball that, gets crossed across the box. It's usually a ball that goes over his head if he's in this spot here. A ball that goes over his head is infinitely harder for him to deal with. If he's shadowing, I mean. It's much harder for him to go like straight up in the air than it is for him to, go forwards like this. You see, we've kind of just played into the position he was strong in here. You've got to look and see. We did see here that the goalkeeper was shadowing. So the idea with a shadowing player, if you want to keep him in an awkward position, is to just keep the shot near post, hit the ball over his head. That's pretty true for just about any Rocket League game mode. Going for a center like this against a shadowing defender is a quick way to run into an interception. Whereas, if he was on the back wall, for example, then the infield pass is great. I'm not saying one thing is better than the other. It's all situational. In this position, just popping the ball high would have been the best option. So it's a decent clear to this side. The only downside to this one is that we are going to be hitting it too far forward. You'll notice that your air roll is, really trying to hit the ball towards the opponents here. Everybody's up. And no goal. It's totally fine. Don't tell me you tried to air dribble this one as well. Did you actually just try to air dribble this? Mate, you've got 12 boost. What? Did you mean to dodge or something? I don't know. Your dodge didn't work. Ah, okay. Yeah, the pass was 100% the best option there. Johnny doing a flaked? What's a flaked? Shotty really needs to just stay back more. Like, he keeps driving forward in the weirdest positions. Good dude, go back. Dude, just hit the ball into the corner. Man. Oh, careful. Not bad. Okay, maybe Joey misses this. You like Shotty, you feel bad for Shotty. This looks like he underestimates his opponents all the time. Little pop should do the trick here. Okay. Nice pass. That guy's missed. Making a run down the middle here is really cool to see. Good idea. we didn't really need much. We didn't need to worry about like hitting this ball hard. This ball, if we just touch it in any way, is going to be going so quickly that the goalkeeper will have no chance. So the only thing you should really be worrying about on a pass like this is placement. Obviously power is important as well, but placement is infinitely more important on this kind of shot, because if you just, get underneath the ball here, pop it on the back end, it's going to fly into the top shelf, like just as fast as, almost as fast rather, as a shot to the near post like this. Yeah, don't worry so much about like getting the air roll and the dodge. Just focus on placement. Nice interception here. This is too easy. The other team just keep not playing any third man. They're all counterattacking. Like, they're all just flipping forward at the same time. Who is this to? Everybody just turned away. It's like they drove forward to provide a passing option and they all just left. I mean, really, this game's just too easy for you, to be honest. Like the other team were not as good as your team, so there's not too many weaknesses. Now we see why you sent this replay. You just wanted everybody to see your cool goal. It's a nice finish, to be fair. But yeah, this replay is really not a lot to be learned from, if I'm honest with you. There's there's a couple of talking. There's been talking points, but there's no like I can't tell you what your biggest weaknesses of your game are from a replay like this. Maybe you need to work on your back wall reads. You don't have any more recent ones? Okay, fair enough. Don't worry, I'm not. You're allowed to send a replay with a cool clip in it. I'm not saying that's not allowed. But yeah, when your team is never defending, we're not going to see your defensive misplays. You know what I mean? Your team has hardly ever been defending this game. I mean, this is questionable, but it doesn't even matter. We're winning like 4-1. Yeah, you could work on like upfield redirect shots. We missed a couple of these. But in a game like this where the other team just concedes so many goals early on, I don't really know how serious the rest of the game is, because you might just be kind of messing around because you've already won. So I can't really talk, like, I don't have anything I can really tell you from this part of the replay. You know what I mean? Like when it goes to 4-1, I'm like, everything from this point onwards like isn't a real example of you as a player. The ranks are fairly even. Well, everybody can guess your ranks. Now that since you mentioned it, we are going to do that. So everybody, you have to guess the rank of this lobby. First question, TGil, aka. Well, he's only Tyler in game. He's Tyler with a little upward arrow on Discord. Were all the ranks the same in this lobby? Most people are saying C2, I think, or there's a couple Diamond 2s, couple GCs. All but one. Okay, so Shotty's probably the low rank. Yeah, I'd say then this lobby looked like a Champ 1 lobby to me, and Shotty's probably Diamond 3. And then you had a good game maybe. Like as an individual performance, it was probably closer to Champ 2 level, I would say. I would say this lobby's probably Champ 1. Based on the entire lobby. What was it? What was it? You have to do the reveal. Who was closer? Oh my days! This lobby's trash. Who are these people? This sucks. Oh, this actually was a Champ 1 lobby. I'm not even joking. Absolutely shocking performance by all involved. I mean, you actually didn't play too badly. I'm not gonna lie. You were made to look much worse by the lobby. It's like the cheerleader effect, the reverse cheerleader effect. But congrats to everybody who guessed Grand Champ. Phenomenal stuff. I have no idea how you guessed this lobby's Grand Champ, because these were some bad plays. Oh my goodness. I'm not just talking mechanics, which didn't look Grand Champ level. Like everything. The positioning was so poor. No way Shotty was legit GC. I mean, maybe he's just like I mean, there are ways that somebody could be playing much worse for some reason. He might just be distracted in real life. Maybe he's like playing on a laptop at a friend's house or something. No, wait, was this during Corona or not? If that would write off that option. Like, Sometimes people are actually that rank, but they're just having a down ranking session. But this lobby looked terrible. It's like, I feel like I feel bad for you, Tyler, because there's like almost nothing. Well, it's not that there's nothing to learn. There was quite a lot to talk about during the replay, but the games where you just absolutely smash opponents who are playing super badly are usually going to be games that you don't really learn as much from. So yeah, my advice, my best advice for improving, if that's what you're looking to do, would be look at your losses. When you get destroyed, when you get completely outplayed, watch that replay, see what happened, see what you could do differently to stop that happening again in the future. Man, I mean, yeah, shock. This lobby absolutely sucked. This lobby was so bad. But yeah, that's interesting. Great, great little surprise there for most of us. A high level 3v3 lobby with no boost could be interesting. Yeah, it could be somewhat interesting, I guess. But yeah, thanks to Tyler for sending that replay. That is eye-opening. That is absolutely incredible. I was ready for you to hit us with the Plat 3. I'm not going to lie. I was like, okay, I'm going to say Champ 1 for this one, and then you're going to hit us with the Plat 3, and I'm going to feel like an idiot. But it was the other direction. Unbelievable. Yeah, like you can do this. Just do exactly what I did here. Just like every time that something doesn't go according to plan, or every time that something goes wrong for your team, just pause and think, okay, well, what actually happened here? What could I have done differently to avoid that mistake in the future? That's really all I'm doing. 3v3 league, 1600 plus. Gotcha. Okay. I'm so shocked that this. I mean, how old is this replay? Is this like Grand Champ from 2017 or something? Like, everybody was so not ready for anything. Every time a high ball came in, everybody was like, oh my goodness, that guy hit the ball so hard, I'm totally out of position. As if they've never seen not even a hard clear. I don't think I saw a hard clear in this game. I just saw like semi-hard clears, There was nobody actually boomed the ball. Like, have anyone in this lobby seen a boomer? I don't think so, based on how they're positioning. This season, man alive. Every time I need to take an extended break from Rocket League, I guess, and I'll come back and I'll still be whatever rank I am now, because people aren't getting any better. People are getting worse. People are getting worse. Next up, by the way, we're going to get into the second replay here. It's going to be CGI. Let me just message him. Again, thanks to Tyler for sending that replay. That's eye-opening, man. Hopefully it was somewhat helpful to you, despite the fact that you just destroyed them 5-1.